sasa in all the other platforms. I welcome you again to Dalasco design training, and in particular we have been training in design, particularly the various design programs: Corel, Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, video editing. But for today we want to do a basic video, especially as far as the Coreldraw program is concerned, so that fans, you can know how to go about it, because many times you find that you have a program, and if you are new in design, you may not be able to know exactly how to handle it. So that is why I have decided to do a very basic design, a very basic video, so that I can take you through as far as Corel program is concerned. Here, if we go back, you can see that our Coreldraw icon is light on the desktop, and if you click, it reads you to a new document. Once you are in a new document, what you can see is what we can call the interface, or the Corel Workspace. In particular, in our interface, we have at the very top, we have the title of the page. Today we want to talk about Coreldraw Workspace, and it is a document that is now opened at the Corel 17. And now from there we can look at the so-called, from the title bar we can look at the menu bar. Second from the title bar is menu bar, and menu bar has various items. In particular, there is file, there is edit, there is view, there is layout, there is object, there is effects, bitmap, text, table, tools, window, help. For that matter, if you just click an item in the menu bar, it opens again a whole field of dialogue as far as what you want to do. If, for example, you choose new, it simply means you are opening a brand new kind of a document with a shortcut, with a keyboard shortcut, Control N. You can also do a new document from a template, or you can even open an old document that you have already done, or you can open a recent one. If you just hover your mouse allowed that, you will get a host of all those that you have done recently. Then there is the field for saving, save as template, acquire image. If, for example, you are dealing with a scanner or a camera, you can acquire an image. You can search content in the web. You can import a document from your computer or from any of the devices. You can export also to a different field, maybe to a different program, to the office, to the web, to HTML. You can again also publish the page. You can print, merge. So there are all sorts of options under each menu bar. The same if you go to edit, the same if you go to view, the same if you go to all the other field items, menu items. There is a download. They open downwards into various options that you may require to put into your document. Then from there, we have immediately at the menu bar, we have options bar. And options bar is full of icons. Say, for example, you want to simply print a document. For example, if you hover aloud, you simply want to open a document, but you do not want to follow the menu. Maybe you just want to click an icon that speaks about opening. You can click that first icon. The second one is also talking about opening a particular document you have already done. The third one is talking about saving, and all these other options are there, whether it is pasting, whether it is searching content. All this is there. It is a representation of the menu bar in terms of icons. This is simply a representation of all that we have gone through there, but now in terms of icons. Then we have another string of options here, and these options below that are simply talking about the size of the document, and the size is laid there. The orientation, it is laid there, whether you want to choose portrait or landscape, whether you want to have all the pages apply one size. You can simply click there, and every new page you open will be the same size as the first page. We have the current page. If you want to focus on the current page, there it is, and so on and so forth. Here there is a field for changing the size of the document, whether you want to use millimeters as units, if you want to use something else, inches, pickers, points, yards, feet, meters, kilometers, all of them are there. And now from there we have the tool bar, light to the extreme left. There is the toolbar. All these are the tools that the program uses. And for example, if you point at the first one, it is a pick tool. This is the tool that you use to pick everything. If you write something on the desktop, if you bring a photo on the desktop and you want to move it to a particular point in the page, you can simply use pick tool. But immediately there is a small triangle whereby it shows you that there are other tools that are housed in the same docket. For example, if you just click there, you will find that the pick tool has been housed together with the freehand pick tool and free transformation. If you take the second, for example, and you hover your mouse around it, you can see that shape tool is grouped together with smooth, smear, twirl, attract, repel, smudge, and roughen tools. And every option you go and hover or click, it will make ready that particular tool for your use. Say for example, we want to write something. Say we want to write something, a word text. We simply come here to the tool, to the text tool, written as A there, and then we just click into our page where we simply want to write. Then we can use our keyboard and say we want to write text. And once we write that and we click the pick tool, we can use the pick tool to enlarge the size, to compress the size, or even to apply color. Say for example, we want our text to be blue. We just go to the color swaths and we now pick the color that we want, and then we apply. Having said that, if these are the tools, we have also what we can call the grade or the ruler. Like now, if we, for example, want to align our text, for example, to a particular point, we can simply pick a guide there, and we can also pick a guide there, light from the top, and we come and align our text. Say for example, we wanted to align here. We have simply drawn the two lines that can guide us to that position. This is also a ruler. In particular, it is also a ruler on top, the ruler bar, and a ruler here, horizontally and vertically. If you simply want to measure something, for example, you want a rectangle that you enlarge a rectangle there, you can simply see that it has gone 114 millimeters downwards and 71 millimeters wide. This can simply be shown through this dialog boxes for the size of the object. If we want to pick that, for example, we can simply click the pick tool and put it to the position we want. If, for example, we want this to have thick border, we can simply go to the points and change our dialog box there with the point and put something like, say, 4 points. It thickens. If we put 16 point, it becomes much thicker. And if we want again to change the color, maybe to red of our outline, we can simply right click to the color red, and it will be that. If we simply want to fill, we just left click and it will be filled with red. Now, on the extreme side of the light, there we have the color swathes. This color swathes has all the colors that we can use in Corel, starting from black, going to grays, going to all the other colors downwards, with a scroll bar at the bottom, whereby you can continue to scroll and find other colors that are not seen right there on the scroll bar without scrolling, because they are hidden beneath. And all the colors are there. All the colors are there. Then we have another field here, still as part of a workspace. And this field is simply talking about what it is simply displaying what we have already done in the page. For example, it has started with the guides, because we have applied guides here in our page. It is also talking about a layer 1, which is a rectangle, which we have already put as a layer because we have drawn a rectangle and filled it with color red. There is artistic text. This text, simply if you click it, it will right away take you to the type of font that you have used. You can see from my options bar, it is simply Arial, whereby if you want to change again, you can scroll down and change to whatever form you want. And you can see the kind of information that we are getting. We are getting the information that we have already worked out here. Below there, again, we have what we call status bar. Status bar will show you what is happening in your page.